Hello everyone, this is Migo Hunter, and today we have another Yomi match salary cap tournaments between Zawarudo champ JonnyD and Gingivitusks. And as you know, salary cap is a tournament format where each player has their own team and matchups are randomized. So for the first matchup here, we have an Argarg mirror, I believe. I think if I'm not mistaken, they rolled I think they rolled three mirrors. I think because they had the three same characters and they all got pitched against each other. So there's going to be three mirrors and two unique matchups. I never really thought that the answer to that question. Yeah, I think if you guys didn't know, my nickname Miga Hunter was a username I created like a long, long time ago when I was like maybe high school, maybe even earlier, for like a Fantasy Strike forums pertaining to Arkham Horror, Lovecraft stuff. So I just chose the name Miga Hunter, and it just kind of stuck. Some people think it's a reference to the rapper group, I think the Migos, but no, it's this is a reference to the Lovecraft Migo, the alien that harvests human brains, that kind of deal. So that's the origin behind my name. Okay, so Arc Mirror. What do we say about the Arc Mirror? Um, Very footsies, and as in all mirrors, it helps if you draw your good cards before the other opponent does. Oh, it's cool that they have hands on. I mean, hands off does create some more mystery. It maybe forces me to analyze deeper what the hand could be. But hands on gives a new perspective because I can actually, see what they have. So their hands are pretty equivalent, which is funny. Johnny starts out turn one aggressive throw that pays off. Yeah, and knocking down is pretty big for the other arc because the other arc gets to take damage from. I mean, the arc gets to put on damage from Hex, in this case Johnny, and Gingivitus cannot. So I can see knockdown being huge. Oof. Cross up successful. 2.4 speed, really good against Arc because it pretty much clashes with everything except beaten by Q. So yeah, Q is a very important card in this mirror, I would assume as well, just because it beats everything except Blowfish Spikes. Both sides don't know if the other has Ace or anything, so they have to be careful sticking out random attacks. In that case, for Johnny, since Ace block is an odd block, and Vitas was knocked down, that 2 attack was just very safe. Wow, 10 throw. Vitas definitely looking to close the life gap there with that big bet. Didn't pay off. And now Ace confirmed. And Vitas retaliates with his own. In this mirror, I think it can be tough for Arg to make a comeback at a life deficit against the other Arg. Just because of how the matchup works. And if both sides are losing 2 life, and then the other Arg is forced to catch up. Ooh, it's a nice 7 throw there. I just got a bit of a mini valuation trap. Like, even though he top decked that 7, I mean, he top decked his second 7, having the 10 throw and then throwing the 7 next turn was pretty good. But Vitas will have to fight for a lot of individual combat wins to get a life lead. Nice block by Johnny. It's funny to see the Arg with lower life being forced to be the aggressor, but it's definitely the case in this mirror. Ooh, another throw. Nice. Vitas slowly but surely closing the life gap. Both players still have the jokers, but it's kind of hard to find a spot to play a joker against Arg, just because Arg's combos are so tiny and gold bursting is so risky because of ace block existing. Honestly, and maybe a nerf to Arg would be like bubble shield only activating when blocking attack. Maybe that would be more reasonable. Make gold burst less risky against Arg. Okay. Johnny sticks to blocking. 2 chip at least. Gets an ace back. Ooh, top deck the second ace. Excuse me. Throw clash. Oh, that's 3 sevens down for Gingivitusks. Can be pretty important to take note of later. Oh, I think he played. Did he play Blowfish? No, I don't know. Ah, nice. Bubble shield activated. That big 5 stuff did not pan out. Tried to try to fish for a big throw duff there. And now it can be tough to break bubble shield as an opposing arg, because you're facing against an opponent with comparable speeds. Oof, nice read though on the dodge. Surprised Johnny didn't play aggressive, because usually when the turn you activate bubble shield is usually the kind of go ahead to be more aggressive, but Johnny tried to call out a fast attack or maybe blowfish. Undercut. Now would be a good time to use one of your 2 jokers, I think. I think face downing here, one of your 2 jokers is good. I mean, not going to find many opportunities to play them anyway, so might as well try to get away some damage. Yep, successfully jokers away some damage. Johnny had the big hand. It was a pretty high chance that that joker will work. Right, one of the winner of this match. The winner of this match will fight a CPAT next round. Block. Oh did Johnny? No, Johnny always had. I think he always yeah, he's always had the 2 aces. So now Gingivitus has to find an opening, because at this rate, thanks to Hex and Mirkwood, Gingivitus will lose. A lot of Gingivitus fast throws are gone, so let's be worried about that. Johnny kind of using the knowledge to block some more. What he doesn't know is that Gingivitus has the 4th 7, because he's just that good. I wonder who's going to blink. A throw clash might be very possible. Nope, gets scooped by the 4th 7. Good face down. Avoids. I mean, you lose. You don't get hex, but it avoids future damage. Well, I didn't. I'm not. Blah, 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 blah. Ignore me. Oh, try to get pretty frisky with that wake up throw. Good thing he has Joker back up, which pays off. Nice. Gingivitus still has one more Joker available in his hand. But again, it's not really going to help him too much in this mirror, except if Johnny lands a big attack. Man, now with all the sevens gone on Gingivitus' side, seven throw become from Johnny just becomes really strong. Being able to beat out any throw or block, yeah, there we go. Being able to beat out any throw or block that Gingivitus can play is huge. Ooh, and Gingivitus does not Joker, so gets punished for it with KK, big arc damage. Maybe he was afraid that if he tried to play his real Joker into that, he would just pass it and take knockdown anyway. So that's why sometimes you got a Joker throw attempts. Sometimes you do have to, because sometimes throws can lead to surprising amount of damage and that you might regret not having used it. It's kind of tricky. Even though the standard course of bursting is bursting attack wins from the opponent. Ah, nice. Just abusing the 7 throw to good effect. Now that Gingivitus' throws are down, well, his fast throws are down. Burst will be effective this time. Oh, he got Blowfish off of that. Off of draw. Oh, and Johnny found his second Joker. Think we might see just blocking from Johnny until the game end. Oh no. That's actually a very huge win from for Gingivitus. Diffuses Blowfish spikes from Johnny and activates Bubble Shield. Actually, wait, maybe not such a huge win. I don't know. Johnny still continues to deal damage to Gingivitusks even when Bubble Shield for him is up. With the second Joker, I think he can be pretty safe. Johnny just has to survive for nice breaks Bubble Shield. Yeah, Johnny has to survive for like 2 more turns and he wins, while avoiding being knocked down, of course. Powers up for 2 aces. I think this is checkmate here with Joker backup. Yeah, it's checkmate. All Johnny has to do is fast attack. Well, I mean, Gingivitus could dodge into knockdown. That's another thing. No, wait, all Johnny has to do is, I think, 7 throw. And Joker any potential attack. No, wait. Johnny does run a risk of dying to Blowfish if he throws. Yeah, if he throws, he could die to raw Blowfish and it'll be a double KO, I think. Man, this mirror is so weird. I mean, Arg is a pretty common character there, but the Arg mirror is uncommon to me. Yeah, Blowfish was the correct play. Yeah, Gingivitus dodged that. Johnny could Joker. I mean, Gingivitus could avoid yeah, he was thinking of dodging there. If he dodged if Gingivitus dodged into throw, then yeah. Johnny had the second Joker for insurance to make that Blowfish pretty safe. Even though Blowfish would not have been checkmate if Gingivitus dodged into throw. Complex situation all around, but I think that's how it plays out. Well played from Johnny. Mm, they had pretty comparable hands, I would say, and it was pretty back and forth all the way through. Gingivitus losing his 7 throws early, I think hurt him later on. Exciting? It's okay. Arg is arg. I guess the mirror is kind of interesting. I don't know. Oh, well, Johnny really need that win because then he's forced to play this matchup: Valerie versus Onamaru. He's had a little bit of practice in it, but what makes this matchup so hard is that Onamaru can basically bully Valerie at many points of the game. Onamaru has General's armor to beat huge Valerie straights, and Onamaru also has final authority to win late game. So really tough for Valerie, and Valerie doesn't have very good dodgers either. Valerie needs, well, he does have a J at least, but Valerie needs J's in order to make her dodge punishes good. J's or aces. So she should be really careful. Onamaru can just blow her up. Oof. Johnny had a hard read on either ace or some sort of fast attack or a 5, but Gingivitusks just blocking is paying out well for him. Throwing Onamaru is just really scary prospect in general. So that just makes Onamaru's blocks even stronger. The good thing is that Gingivitus does not have a 10. Mm. Had the Johnny had the hard read on the guard crush attempt or 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 a throw duff, but fortunately, is he thinking about final authority this? Oh, I mean, I mean, Johnny needs 2 bursts of speeds to beat you. Okay, he decides to just go ahead and do it anyway. I mean, even without burst of speed, taking knockdown there is good. Only Myra knockdown is super strong because of General's armor. I think it's Johnny just 9 block here, maybe. Actually, but he doesn't worry about even cross ups like 8 and 10. Tough call. And little does Johnny know that Gingivitus has 2 more final authorities. What did he play? Was it a Wake Up J? Oh, nice. Wake Up J pays off. J is a button that exists. Good bluff on Gingivitus' part. Johnny has another J, so it's fine. He doesn't need to convert for damage or anything. Just surviving is good. Johnny kind of has awkward hand even though he has Joker. So yeah, I think he might just resort to more blocking. Yeah, that was the block. He really needs more cards and gets rid of a Q as well. Still, Gingivitis still has 2 more final authorities, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that first final authority was a mistake or not. Nice throw. That was a very well-timed throw there. I think it's Gingivitus, he just let this one go, yeah. He doesn't have enough cards to bluff effectively. Nice, and Johnny gets off the huge payoff from throw with another J. Valerie J Ender is probably one of the strongest, highest damaging enders in the game. 21 damage for 3 cards is very strong. And Johnny he does have a straight, but he has to consider saving them for dodges as well. Oof. Nice dodge from Gingivitus. Good thing Johnny has a real Joker. And jokering Onimaru dodges usually is almost guaranteed because Onimaru gets such high payoff from dodging that blue bursts are very likely to work. Johnny's a pretty good hand now. And has life lead, which is good. Johnny needs to enter the late game with life lead. And this 9 block is basically foiling everything Gingivitus wants to do except throw. Because he is pretty much starving for a 10. Nice Q. Evens up the life totals. Though Gingivitus is gonna need to do some building if he wants to enter late game with scary options. Has a Joker. So Onimaru having a Joker against Valerie is just super strong. Because all of Valerie's damage is from combos. Or from dodging. Wow, big duff. Maybe he just takes it straight here. Yeah. Doesn't commit. Saves the other 3s for dodges. Gets an ace. That's what I would have done too. Gets the second ace for the damage. Nice. Now I think game stays pretty even right now. Tried to use K to open it up, but gets the right colored block. Yeah, Valerie K is actually attack is actually important in this matchup because it beats General's armor, beats throw obviously, and it beats at 3.4 speed. It does beat some of Onimaru's stuff because he's slow. But, I mean that's why Onimaru has final authority. Gingivitus finds his second Joker. That's gonna help him. Even though Gingivitus hasn't represented throw yet. Onimaru doesn't have to throw very much, but against very defensive opponents, he might have to. Just cues it. Gingivitus has the 4th Q as well. And 2 final authorities and the Joker. It's gonna be a tough hill to climb for Johnny. pretty much is going to be tough for Johnny to get value outside of dodging. Assuming Gingivitusks just spams attacks, which he can. Onimaru is very much a character that can just keep on pulling attacks because that's such a strong option. Yeah, here's the fourth Q. At least it's not 10. At least it's only 10 and not 20. Johnny has to find a big combat win here. And he doesn't know it, but he has to bait out the second Joker somehow. It's gonna be hard. Maybe Johnny needs to get some good blocks off. Because Gingivitus still hasn't found his 10. Oof, unfortunately, only has one burst of speed. So only can clash with Gingivitus 7. It does feel bad to lose to, to only clash with a 7th throw. Yeah, and that second 7th throw with just high chance of working as well. I think that's a good face down. You don't want to take any more damage than you have to against Onimaru. And it does leave him at 21, which is right outside lethal range. Lethal range for Onimaru is usually just 20. Maybe John needs to find some blocks here. Or if he dodges, has to bait out the second Joker that Gingivitus has. Oh man. Yeah, this throwing strategy late game is paying off. Onimaru has such good throws late game because the reason why throwing as Onimaru is so good late game is just because Onimaru's attacks are so dominant late game. Because for Final Authority is a thing. And now at under 10 HP, this is looking kind of unwinnable for Johnny. Seriously? That's the fourth Final Authority. And Gingivitus is just drawing the nuts here. If poor Johnny can somehow win this game, then um, okay, that's one way to start a win. Throwing at a 9 is big. Maybe let this one go? No. Plays the Masterpiece for the card draw and runs into the second Joker. Hey, at least he lost one of his 3 Final Authorities in hand. Oh, and now Gingivitus drew his 10. I feel like Gingivitus actually, if he wants to, can just mono throw with little risk. Oh, nice dodge. It's just dodges the single A for card draw and damage. Okay, we're doing it right. He has to find his just 30 more damage. Does have the full pump J in hand, so that's 21. Needs a big win here. Oof. Maybe an A throw actually be good here because he has burst of speed. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. Nice. Versus speed. Luckily, Onimaru cannot final authority throws. That's a huge combat win for Johnny. Just bet it all. Maybe the dodging, maybe the throw from Gingivitusks was a bit too risky there. Because with both Jokers down, yeah, it opens you up for a lot of risk. And Johnny played a lot of his dodges. I think Johnny probably only had like 4 dodges left. I think it was like 3 2s, 2 3s, all the 4s in discard gone. Yeah. Yeah. I think going for that throw there was a pretty big bet. And Johnny played a lot of dodges. But, it's Yomi. Sometimes, in another instance, that throw would have worked out and secured the win for Gingivitus. Johnny did have to bet it all on that throw at the end. You kind of as Valerie against Otomaru, you just have to do stuff like that sometimes. Just play the really risky option. Hope it pays off for you, and it does. Yeah, looks like maybe Gingivitus also was unfamiliar with Valerie. Valerie's such a rare character to see play, and yeah, Valerie dodges do suck. Even though they are good, they are decent with 21 damage with J. But otherwise, yeah. I mean, J Vital was sitting at 30 HP, right? So even if Johnny did find one of his few dodges left, most he could eat was 21, and he would still live. J Vitus could maybe have realistically mono attacked and won, but yeah, yeah. Johnny brings it up. 21 damage from J plus plus. It's the most he could have taken. And now, finally, we got the Quince Mirror. I personally hate playing this mirror, but hey, Quince is hype though. So the Quince Mirror is annoying because it kind of revolves around. I hope I mean, all mirrors revolve around which opponent drawing the best options first. But Quinn's mirror kind of amplifies that even harder because Quinn's can snowball with spins and 2 truths. Digivitus didn't convert to the J attack there. Maybe he wants to save the J for a spin. He has the 2, so I think I would have just followed up to a J. But yeah, J attack is really good in this matchup because it's fast. It's the fastest attack. Oh my goodness. Poor Johnny. Gets hit in the jaw by the 6. I think Johnny thought that Gingivitus' attack reward was bad, so he wouldn't play. He wouldn't have played that 6. And yeah, of course, Jokers are huge in this matchup, and Gingivitus has one because Jokers just get you free out for from spins. Unfortunately, Johnny is now checkmated to K spin. Yeah, so just has to eat this. I think he just takes the 9 and J spins. I think he power up for aces here. Yeah, power up his 9s. Maybe I'll just power. I would power the 8s probably, just for the triple. But yeah, well, I guess you do need the 8 throws for opposing K spin just in case. Good time to 2 truths here, unless he plans to lie. Because if you 2 truths, then you can keep on spinning if you play J honestly. I think Gingivitus might do something dishonest here. Because he has 4 throws just sitting here, waiting. I think there's a high probability that he's dishonest. No, he is honest. Very honest man. Okay, I see what he's trying to go for. J spin into Patriot Mirror, mix up, and then two truths. I think you have the two truths here. Yeah, and this is the matchup in a nutshell, though, right? Because one Quince is sitting untouched with a Joker and two truths, and keeps on spinning, while the other Quince just had to be miserable, hold the mix up. It's hard. I think he put a 10 with a face card and then two random cards with the other face card. Yeah, something like that. Something like that, yeah. Okay, gives him the K and the 10. Choose not to use Flagstone attacks, maybe saving it for the K spin. And 7 throw dodge, very good option because it is unbeatable. The best Quince could do is clash with it. And thus the spin cycle continues. I think he'll just, yeah, Patron Mirror there. Gingivitusks draws another two troops later on. That'll be really huge for him. Okay, does the positive spin because his hand is not great for Patron Mirror. Taxes throw. Maybe Gingivitus will be ultra greedy here and play attack. I'm not sure. Ah, the greed does not pay off for him. Really, really tried to catch Johnny being desperate to wake up throw there. But Johnny just, just plays for the out. Nice. Not only did Johnny get Patriot Mirror, he drew his two truths. Dodge, 6 attack. Oof. That does not pan out for him. Even attack can be hard to land against a Quince knockdown because Quince has 4 even blocks and only 2 odd blocks. Since 1-5 and 2 9s were in discard, I think that was a tough mix up to make. But if Johnny had a 5 attack, he was probably doing that. 5 dodge. Another 2 truths here. Again, I think that's fine actually. Yeah, that's good. Those are good pals. Because you got the throw, you got fast throws here and here. Yeah, those are nice pals. 7 throw is just so good. Because it's a dominant throw. And now Johnny with the life deficit and the card deficit. It's gonna be hard for him to come back. But he needs to find a spin and maintain it. Good choice to J attack. Obviously J attack is the fastest attack in the matchup beside consent. And gets the spin because of the chip. Two troops, yeah. To get a J. Maybe a 5 and a dodge. Decides to get both normals. Ooh, double J's. Weird policy you could make here. Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you just gotta. I think he was just sort of forced to do that. Because if you just. Only real different piles you can make is like JJ in one pile. Yeah, I mean, such a hard decision, right? Do I give him the 5 or do I not give him the 5? Wow, okay. He really wanted that 10th throw. Okay, now he's staring down a K spin and 11 hand quints. I think with this hand here, you play honest. Yeah, yeah. Honesty was pretty much what the hand dictated, and he gets thrown for it. The good news is that he has four eights, so he can power up for consent. That'll be pretty huge. Nice. Does not face down, so Johnny gets some free damage here. Closes the life gap. I'm surprised Gingivitusks has not powered up his eights yet. Maybe I think a smart move from Gingivitusks would just be just attack here and Joker out, blue burst out. Because you have the Joker to negate spins, might as well take advantage of it, right? But here Johnny just takes the 9 damage and doesn't. I think it was smart there for Johnny to just take the 9 damage because he didn't have great dodge follow-ups. I mean, he did have the Q and A, but just taking the attack here prevents Gingivitusks from using his Joker. Okay, Q spin. 2 troops came at the right time because he doesn't have a block. He does need a good block to make Q spin good here. Because dodging at low hand here as Johnny is probably not ideal. At J5. And now, wow. Great 3 attack there. That was a very good read. Just disrespects the consent. Oh my goodness. And baits out the Joker. Okay, Johnny, I see you now. I see you. That was a really good play. Johnny didn't even have a Joker. He just, went for it. Even though eating consent to the face was a pretty credible threat there. Okay, and the 2 troops are saving Johnny, giving him fuel for his hand. Okay, I like these piles actually in this mirror because it's just like you want to give me the dominant options or you want to give me the Q and the more cards. Jack of Diamonds. Yeah, Johnny decides to play it honestly. Foil by the dodge. I think that the constant threat of consent that Gingivitusks has is a pretty good way for Johnny to be dissuaded from throwing there. And Gingivitusks is running out of throws. I mean, Johnny can use that to his advantage. Yeah, Johnny dodging. Safe. Pretty safe. It's a pretty tense standoff when no Quince has spin. And they both have even life totals too, approximately. Even hands. Whichever Quince lands the big hit here can cruise it to victory actually. Oof. Johnny tried to punish a throw hard, but Gingivitusks just plays the nice safe jack in neutral. Gets the spin. K spin is usually the strongest in neutral. No, the Q spin. Okay, I don't dislike it. I think the Q spin with consent behind it makes it quite strong actually. And now with the attack tax, I think playing honest Q spin here is very strong. Yeah, just a very strong option here. And gets the free 17 damage roll. Okay, okay. I am a big fan of that Q spin now. Johnny face downing to try and avoid damage. No luck. Wow, wow, that was a good Q spin. Now here comes the K spin. And now here's a true 50-50 because Johnny does not have a Joker. Maybe he's got two truths for it? No. I think playing two truths there would have been good. Ooh. Johnny made the trying to make a big dodge to get rid of consent, but Gingivitusks playing honest, the honesty pays off. Great match actually. Well played by Gingivitusks. Both sides had really good reads, but I think Gingivitusks had the slightly better draws to help eke out the win. Yeah. And usually you don't see Q spin very often when you have J spin and K spin in hand, but in that case, I think that was actually really good. Okay, on to the fourth match. Finally, another match that's not a mirror. We have the Rook versus Gloria matchup. And this matchup, pretty even because Gloria has a lot of stuff to stop rock armor and a lot of fast, annoying attacks. But Rook has 100 HP, and 100 HP is a lot to go through. Gloria needs to avoid big burst damage and also avoid rock armor, which can really chunk her HP. Johnny starts off with a Joker though, which is nice. Um, the 10 block was very telling. It might indicate to Gingivitusks that Johnny has no better blocks. So not sure what he'll do here. Wow, nice wake up throw from Johnny. Gingivitusks thought that Johnny would desperately attack from wake up because the 10 block on turn 1 was just saying that, hey, my blocks suck. But Johnny subverts his expectations by waking up throw. It's the mind games, people. The mind games. Is Healing Sphere? Okay, so Gloria can really steamroll with Healing Sphere. I mean Snowball with some good combat wins. And it's tough for Rook to ooh. At least avoid some damage. But it's tough for Rook to get to beat out Healing Sphere without playing Naked Throw or playing Q Throw Identical Combo. Fortunately, his only Q in hand was played in combat there. So Johnny will heal. Sacrifices both of his throws for it. I think yeah, losing the J was too important there because K of Hearts. If the K was not Hearts, maybe he would have used it to heal. But I mean, the J is just too good. Actually, a surprisingly good hand from Johnny right now because he has triple J's and a J of Hearts and a Joker. Oh, I almost forgot about Untangling Vines. Okay, okay, okay. Right. So Rook has Entangling Vines to make Gloria knock down and lose her Healing Sphere. That's really good, actually. So Rook has two special tools to get rid of it. His Q Throw Ender and Entangling Vines. Okay. Man, this matchup is actually really interesting. Okay, Johnny plays his Q attack. Nice. Still doesn't have a block other than the tens earlier. Surprised he didn't pump it with K. But I guess he wants to save it for a combat reveal because for stopping rock armor. Johnny is really going all in by. Okay, he drew a block. He's hoping the deck will deliver him some blocks and wants to preserve his face cards. Mono attacking can be good against the Rook because you don't have to worry about dodges. Yeah, sticking stubbornly to mono attacking and using the overdoses to fuel his hand as he keeps on attacking. Some characters, if you keep winning combat, you keep getting cards as Gloria. That's the nice part about her. Interesting. Powers up for Siglaze because he does have the second one. Wall of Vines is a scary source of burst damage that Rook has, and that Gloria does need to respect. Might be an ideal time for Johnny to go burst here because his hand is all attacks and Joker. But nice. Huge block from Gingivitusks. And now I think the game stays pretty even because Gingivitusks had got off a key block, stopped Johnny's Joker, has an 8 card hand. I think it's anyone's game to win here, really. Try to Stonewall for some damage. Stonewall is decent in this matchup because Gloria's face cards. She loves to play in combats. Johnny finds a Healing Sphere though. It's gonna help him get cards. Gingivitus has a Joker. But Gingivitus probably has to be patient or just let Wall Vines rip like a boss. Doesn't help him get rid of Healing Spheres, but 20 damage is 20 damage. Now Gloria's only at 8 HP. Okay. I do like that single ace power up a lot from Gingivitus because it just provides the threat of Wall Vines, even though the second ace is fake. So it just opens up the throw range a lot for Gingivitus now. Does have a Q throw. Nice. Entangling Vines, again, a key tool to get rid of Gloria's Healing Spheres. For any Rook mains out there, this is the card you need against Gloria. Now with her engine diffuse and her knockdown, and with the threat of AA, well, maybe AA that Johnny has to worry about, it's tough for him here. Johnny either has to block it out or read a throw and just attack or cross-up attempt. Actually, you know what? Gingivitus can realistically rock armor and win. He has 3 spades in hand. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I forgot about technically mines. Giving that Q 1.0 speed. Yeah, super well played from Gingivitusks. That was a really hard, well-earned win to defuse Gloria's setups. And Johnny, ooh yeah, we have match point now. Man, and I'm getting hungry. But we got a game 5 now. It's a very comfortable matchup for Rook. Even though it's even, I think it's just comfortable because Rook has 100 HP cushion. Usually, if you're a low HP character, then Gloria becomes very worrisome. Oh, finally. I think in this we are down to the third mirror match of the day. Why? Why does RNG gotta give us 3 mirror matches? Nevertheless, though, yeah, 6 block to start out for both players. So the Grave Mirror, what do I even say about this matchup? I guess Lightning Cloud is less good in this matchup because it triggers knowing the opponent still. Uh, Martial Mastery has to be played with care because it's the fastest throw in this matchup. I don't know. Weird matchup. Nice throw from Johnny. Very tempting to just convert into single ace attack here. Yeah, he does. He just does it. Take it when you get it. The efficiency in throw into ace is unparalleled. Hadouken! Beats out the 2 attack, but Johnny is fine with that. Just do not have the J recur. Feet? What feet? We're talking about the feet on the card art? Oh, dodging is also a thing that you have to do in this matchup, I'm pretty sure. When I played it before. Because Grave has really good dodge follow-up when he has True Power Storms. Or just dodges the throw to set up the True Power Storms mix-up. Dragonheart! Q apiece. What do I even say? 3, 4, 4, 6, 10 Q ace versus 2, 2, 4, 4, 5 ace K ace. Gingivitusks has enough field to power up for 2 power storms right now. Oh my goodness, he just 6 attacks. Johnny with the hard reads. Good face down. Maybe Johnny can ease the brakes a little and block now. But depends how crazy he is. Yeah. Back to blocking. Okay. Activates KTO, reveals J attack. The attack is actually a really good reveal for KTO, even though it does bait. You can't bait the opponent to try and undercut it. Will Gingivitusks be tempted to undercut it? We shall see. He goes for the undercut. Oh, he got baited. Oh no. The power of the J reveal. Wow. And just like that, Johnny is at 11 cards, 10 cards, with 2 Power Storms in hand. Okay, Gingivitus powering for his own 2 teapots. It's fine. Okay, here comes the 10 standoff. Good thing Gingivitus drew his block because he powered up his only blocks in his hands for aces. Grave has a lot of blocks, 6 ranks of blocks, so usually doesn't have to worry about being block starved. Dodging the 2 Power Storms is really good, so you have to be really worried about sticking out a queue. Oh man, really? Gingivitus, really? The 6 attack? You crazy? Wow. Johnny was so sure that was a Joker that he let it go. Oh no, here comes the real Joker. So Gingivitus drew his real Joker the turn after. That's gonna make it very strong. I saw the hand, I knew. Okay, so Gingivitus, that was no. Yeah, exactly. Those bluffs did pay off though. It just makes, I mean, sometimes bluffing a lot is good because when you try a real Joker, it makes it that much more effective. Even though it would have been a lot more big brain if Gingivitus actually had a real Joker to start with. So now Johnny still has a life lead and still has more cards than him. So I think Johnny is still in a good spot here. Just has to not get hit by teapots. That simple. Interesting choice by Gingivitus to play single ace. Though I guess he didn't want to make the bet on teapots, and he thought that Johnny might have gone for something offensive. Okay, Martial Mastery. Ooh, good counter. I think countering 7s are very worth it in this mirror, because if you counter a 7, you force Grave to lose his 7 throw, and you stop him from getting cards. And of course, no peeking. What do you KTO? Oh, you reveal the queen. Revealing the queen KTO is a very aggressive reveal. Okay. Yeah, I respect that goal burst a lot because queen reveal is just a very aggressive reveal, basically saying I'm gonna hit this Q in the face and get it back, or I'm gonna throw you because you're gonna respect this queen. So you know what loses to both attack and throw? Joker. Well, I mean Joker beats both attacks and throws. Yeah. So I respect the goal burst a lot. It's really nice actually. Unfortunately though, that means with no jokers, having no jokers in this match in this mirror is just super dicey though. Wow. Gingivitus, really? You didn't have enough confidence in playing True Power Storms? That wasn't a mistake, right? That was a deliberate play. Just like the single ace earlier, I don't think he was confident enough to play it, to let it rip. Huge opportunity missed there, unfortunately. Even life totals, though. That's nice. Wow. Big 10 throw. Okay. He has decided to forsake the teapots and instead go for damage. Doesn't want to doesn't want to have to mind game opponents with that. Oof. Good 8 throw. Undercuts his 7. I mean his 9. And evens up the life totals. Johnny still got his Joker. So kind of an uphill battle for Gingivitusks now, since both the Jokers are down. But we'll see. We'll see. Gingivitusks does have his maybe he does have his 2 6s here to power up for his third ace. So he can go back to playing for teapots again if he wants to. Okay, yep. Plays the 9 throw. Preserve his 6s. Good face down. Yep, and it was a real face down, real Joker. I think I mentioned before earlier in the cast that playing real Jokers into throws are underrated. I mean that's why, because you avoid 12 damage is big, and you get cards, and Johnny gets even more cards because of Martial Mastery. Hmm. Johnny is missing a lot of his faster throws though. So maybe it gives Gingivitusks more freedom to block. Nope, good block. KTO. Ooh, the 10. Interesting. 10 block, I mean, 10 KTO reveal can tempt the opponent to throw, which opens up the attack range. Okay. Does some hand peeking. Let's just say that whoever wins this game, we got really good sets. Pretty much even at this point. I think Gingivitusks. Okay. That ace poke was very nice from him. And now, yeah, if he had the 6s, he can use it. He can use the ace pokes to just close out the game here. Poke with ace or throw into ace. Both really good. The counter. Again, it's worth it to counter every single 7. It's a very crucial turn. Johnny knows that a throw into ace will kill. But they both know that though. So comes down to question. The question comes down to Johnny is whether is Gingivitus going to do it? Okay, Johnny just goes for the ace trade, the safe option, because it also will beat out throw in case Gingivitus decides to do that. Just put it on 5 HP, but 5 HP is better than dying. Unfortunately, Gingivitus is a cheater and knows that Blodge is 100% safe. However, Gingivitus can use that knowledge to play aggressive. Okay. Gingivitus actually chose to dodge there, just to close it out with a throw. Powers up for a single ace. Johnny might have to block this out if he doesn't want to die. Wow, this is so tense here. You can hear a needle drop. A pin drop, rather. Okay, KTO reveals the ace. Oh. Okay. Unfortunately, he has martial mastery. I mean, he has a counter, but he cannot afford to play it because then he'll leave his hand with only a 3 attack and nothing else. Now he knows this is the Q. That's very important. Q or throw? Q or throw? Or dodge? What will you do, Gingivitus? What will you do? Oh, huge dodge from Johnny. Whirlwind combo? Knockdown? Takes the knockdown. I think that was actually a good choice because you don't have to worry about dodges anymore. So now you know Gingivitus has a 3 and a 10. Doesn't know what he top deck. Ooh. Ends in a whirlwind clash. And that takes the set. Great games from both players. Um, very tense, very, very tense endgame. Gingivitus lucked out a little bit with that Joker draw to prevent teapots. That definitely shifted the momentum. But hey, that's basically how I play against Grave in a nutshell. If he can Joker his teapots, then it's such a big uh, swing for you, basically, because teapots is Grave's main source of burst damage. But yeah, nicely played by both players. Wow, what do I say about that? Uh, wow. Now I gotta eat dinner. That was a treat to watch. Thanks for watching, guys.